Looks like we're taking a quick bathroom break here before we get into champ select for game 2.
Yeah, looks like they're back though.
I had us. Interesting.
Is there a place for you and spectator? You can spectate on me after the game starts.
Yeah, Edward, what's the difference if you just watch it on stream?
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to spectate.
Besides being 3 minutes behind, it's okay. Then you can type in stream and talk to us, and talk to all your friends,
Yeah.
your stream
Yeah.
chat friend.
All right, we're gonna see Braum, Ari. Pretty fast bands coming out right now. Looks like both teams have a good idea of what they want to take care of.
They're not wasting any time.
There goes the Garen. No surprise there.
I like the Garen ban. I think it should have came about a game earlier.
Yeah, I think that could have been a pretty good idea for game 1. I keep getting these spam texts. I don't get spam texts very often, but this is eerily annoying.
I think that was the fastest first ban phase of the season.
It went pretty darn fast. Fastest game, fastest first ban phase. I see Scion auto locked. Pretty strong pick right
Scion,
now.
definitely a solid pick. Interesting to pick top lane for when you have first pick, I think.
Yeah, I think he's one of the stronger tanks right now. Pretty good into most matchups. We're gonna see Camille. Don't know if that's gonna be for. No, okay, that's for Quick Slice. That's the Rengar locked in. He must have heard us yelling at him for not playing Rengar last game.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
Chat, this will be very interesting.
Yeah, one really weird thing that I've noticed is ever since Rockport picked up Alaha and Hydreion as starters, it kind of seems like it's changed the team dynamic away from this like late game like protect the 80 carry style into more of an early game dominant, which again we haven't really seen from them, but as we saw last game, seems like it works pretty well.
Definitely did last game. They were Fnatic, and they've turned into G2. Sorry, I was watching some EU LCS earlier.
That's fine. Apparently TSM just got 3-0'd.
Okay.
So they're not going to Worlds.
Spoiled that one for the whole chat and myself.
Well, that's what 100 Noob just said in chat, so well, it would have taken us one peek at chat and it would have been anyways.
I wasn't watching.
He spoiled it for me. I see Jin picked up for Hydreion. Into Tristana again.
I think it was going well last game in the beginning.
Yeah, it went pretty well with all the heavy ganks from Nocturne. Or not from Nocturne, from Pyke. This time it's going to be a Nocturne, which I think is a little bit better because it still has some pretty heavy gank options. Maybe not as much early game, but definitely more viable in the mid to late, and it can actually, clear his jungle.
Oh, yeah, I like the Nocturne pick a lot better. And he definitely can do something pre-6. Like, Nocturne's ganks pre-6 are still not bad. I mean, he moves fast, he walks in, he can still fear him. They're not bad ganks, but once he hits 6, I think Nocturne's a much better pick. He has much better map control. He can counter gank the Rengar ganks pretty easily if he's anywhere in the area with his ult up.
Yeah.
I like the pick a lot better.
Yeah. We're gonna see Syndra picked up for just no. I've yet to see who Heat Viper's gonna play. Probably, I think we're gonna see a Galio out of Heat Viper this game. That's my prediction. We're gonna couple it though with possibly a Tarek.
I'm gonna guess Oriana.
I think Oriana's banned.
Oh, oh, where have I been? I take my guess back. I'm guessing Malzahar. Oh shit. Excuse me. All right. Prism is done guessing. What should be Viper's playing? Don't mind me. I had a little too much lasagna for dinner.
Lasagna.
Right? Yeah, I drank a little too much lasagna.
Hurts the brain function. 15's telling you that drugs are bad. All right, well, it's got to be Zillion, because that one didn't get banned.
There's nothing in the rules that say I can't do drugs. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just kidding, kids. Don't do drugs.
Unless it's Tylenol.
Yep, or I'll leave. My drug of choice.
But, yeah, the Zillion pick, pretty interesting. It's going to help his team play pretty crazy aggro, which should have worked with them quite good.
I think you normally see Zillion more with a comp that kind of protects their AD carry with the hyper carry of sorts.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't consider Jhin. That's where I normally see a Zillion.
Yeah.
So this comp's just a little more weird for a Zillion. They have a Shen, they have a Zillion. They're protecting somebody. I just don't know if it's gonna be Rengar or Jhin.
Right.
Or Camille.
That's why I kind of thought at first it would be the Galio, because I mean both Rengar, Camille, and Shen can all kind of help get the Galio in. That was my first thought of why I would have liked to see that, but would have gotten well with the team. Zillion, like you said, a little mismatched in terms of ideas, but with how aggressive the team plays nowadays, the Zillion can definitely help that while he, Jhin, and Shen kind of stay back.
Yeah.
A lot of us riding on Rengar getting crazy fed to the point where he can one-shot and then just get Zillion ulted before he dies.
That's what I was going to say. Well, I was going to say I'm interested to see how Rengar does on Rengar.
Right.
How Rengar plays Rengar. I'm interested to see that.
One would hope well.
You know, funny enough, just looking at champions though,
yeah,
I like Olympics comp and Olympics champions better.
Oh, it's a great comp.
Yeah.
It is actually a really good comp. I do like it quite a bit.
Thing is, you have the Tarek ult, but Rengar will be able to kill one person, most likely, before Tarek's ult pops.
Yeah.
He'll be able to kill someone in the 2.5 second span, I think, if he gets a couple kills.
He should be able to get something done if he finds his way onto the right target. Which is mostly going to have to be either Syndra or Nocturne, because Shostrana can jump away, and Sion, it's not going to burst down a 4k health tank, or at least he shouldn't.
Yeah, no. Syndra or Nocturne, I agree. But I think if Olympic plays it right, I think they have to play your lanes a little safe. I think be careful of the Rengar, for sure. Don't get too behind early game, and I think you'll be okay for Olympic. Don't get behind early game. I am a little biased towards Jhin in the bot lane. I think he's really strong. I think he's stronger than Tristana early.
Yeah.
For sure. So, I think Olympics bot lane has to be a little careful, unless they get camped by Nocturne. And I don't see much going on top lane this game without a jungler.
Yeah, I mean, in laning phase, it's probably going to be mildly Sion favored, just because Camille's going to jump in, he's going to slow her, he's going to slap her, he's going to bap her.
What I think she wants to do is, if she's going to go in for a trade, wait till he's using his Q runner, go into the wall so his Q misses, and then go in and stun him. Into the wall, then stun him, his Q's on cooldown, take a trade. I think that's the way to go
Yeah.
for trading for Camille. I have played that matchup once, myself playing Camille, and it went okay, doing what I said. I don't think I killed the Scion much, but I was trading fairly well with him and out farming him. So if she can take those good trades, I think she can do well in lane.
The interesting thing for me is that he went Comet, which has definitely fallen off in favor for Camille, especially into matchups like tanks, where a 30 to 40 damage poke has become fairly insignificant.
Yeah, press the attack is normally the way Camille's go
Yeah.
nowadays. Yeah, they used to do Comet, just keep poking him with the W
Yep.
and hitting the Comet, but generally press the attack is the way to go now. And that's, like you said, especially against a Scion, I think press the attack would be better. Comet really only helps for lane phase anyway. It doesn't do anything later in team fights. Hardly anything. So I agree with you on that one. Looks like we got a standard 5-point. Well, 4.5 point for Rockport. Standard 5-point for Olympic. Vanguard's just kind of sitting as a blue buff. Generally not what you see in a 5-point. He's normally mid, but seemed to work out. You doing a bet this game?
Yeah, I already started. It's is Rengar gonna max his necklace?
Oh.
Seeing a pretty early level 2 fight down here. Rockport this time going aggressive on the level 2. Nocturne didn't start bot side, which means there's no chance for him to do a cheese 2 gank.
Hold on, I'm taking this bet.
Darn. Death Portal, why?
Smile. Everyone is watching.
Alright.
Alright, ready to
Yeah,
go.
Portal, I gave you 1,000 points for the bet. You put your 30 on him. Feels bad, man. Well, now you just have 1,000 points.
Death Portal good at math.
Oh god, that would do it. Feels bad.
A lot of action here in the bot lane. A lot of skirmishing, a lot of poking. Looks like Rockport's winging the trades slightly up to this point in time.
Yeah, they'll kind of win the short term, but Masterfire does have press the attack, or not press the attack, sorry. He's got fleet footwork, and they also have heals from Tarek. But right now, oh, so much damage coming onto Masterfire. There's no flash to fall in to take the kill, though. No Copycat running for his life. Chamber gets the first blood for Hydreion. He's now rated. Our love has found his way down. Hydreion in a bit of trouble. Going to be able to flash away from the taunt. Rated R going to flash in as well. Wants to get it done with the red buff. The slow is on. He's going to keep going for it. Maybe consider giving it over to Tristana. She rocket jumps in. One more auto attack should do it, but Rated R takes it anyways.
Takes it away.
Doesn't
Auto
even give an
attack
assist.
mid-air. I know the camera didn't show it. Tristana, okay, did not catch up to the Shen.
Yeah, just knowing a little bit of trouble as the Zillion Bombs blocking his escape route. Force a flash away from Alaho Rengar, but a really nice scatter of the week.
That is flash and heal off both AD carries.
Yeah.
From the bot lane fights and skirmishes, so that'll probably be a focus lane for both teams, knowing they have no sums up on both sides.
Yeah. I mean, we know it's going to be a focus lane from Olympic.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying. But I think Rengar will head down there too.
Yeah. Tough to
And
go.
for Rockport, Camille does have teleport advantage. So if Nocturne does head back down bot, she does have the teleport where Sion doesn't to get down there and help out if necessary.
Yeah, he's done a pretty good job so far of poking Sion out. He found a pretty good all-in, actually, pretty early on into the laning phase, which got the Sion low enough to where he actually had to burn the TP, so...
Looks like Rengar is trying to do a lane gank.
I think he's
Top
considering
lane,
it.
but Camille is backing. Oh, she's pretending.
Yeah,
I think she was trying to bait it.
She's
with
trying
the
to
back.
bait him in. The classic, I've got someone in my bush, so I'm going to back in the worst spot possible bait.
Sion sniffed that one out.
You have a 45% chance to win slots, by the way. Or not slots, roulette.
You have a 1% chance to win slots.
Yeah, I don't know what the win ratio for slots is, because apparently, like, you can't actually change the win ratio. You can only change the payout ratio.
I think Sam2 Blue for you has lost 10,000 points in slots over the course of the last month.
Yeah, I mean, you really shouldn't, because, like, the payout, with how big the payout is compared to the win ratio, you're supposed to be earning twice as much as you put in the long run. So you must just be really unlucky.
Another little skirmish bot lane. Tristana's getting pretty low, but is able to jump to safety.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of an issue. Sam, it doesn't work. If you have a 50... Whatever the hard-coded in ratio is, it doesn't matter how many emotes they are, the number of emotes won't change how often it gives you a winning set. So if there's two, you'll just constantly get two of the same and then one that's not. Just
I
as
have
many
won
times.
slots. I've won slots one time ever. Bet 50, and I got like 1650 for winning.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
a
get a
crazy
lot for
payout. It's even
Yeah.
higher than that now.
Oh, is
I
it really?
changed the payout to be even better than that. So you
if you do
double your
happen
points
to
over time
win-
now. Yeah.
Yeah, you do well, but
Yeah.
oh, you double the points you already have.
That's what I have the slider set to right now.
Oh,
So-
if Sean Bear spam slots.
Well,
holy
it's
crap.
not like what you have. It just doubles your long-term payout, right?
Ah, okay.
So over time, if you do it, you'll get the payout is set to be roughly twice as much as you've put in.
If Tarek walks too close to this bush,
Yeah, this is going to be really
going to
dangerous.
die.
Alaha's really trying to get off a gank here, but no one's really stepping up to the bushes, kind of respecting the fact of a Rengar, even if they don't actually know if he's there, so...
but if you look at it, if he keeps doing this and it keeps not going his way, he's actually going to start getting behind.
Yeah, I mean, he already is. He's level 5, and Nocturne has more CS and is a level up now.
And has a kill.
And has a
So-
kill.
Had a more successful game.
Yep, he actually is
Oh.
going to find his way onto Copycat. Actually lands the root, but no kill quite yet. Deadly First goes wide as Sean Bear, with the explosive charge, actually going to get pretty low. But Nocturne's here as well, meaning if he's able to use his Paranoia and find his way onto the Shen, he is actually going to go for it. Now he's on there as well, trying to get the Fear off. It is going to land, but the Spirit Rescue is blocking a lot of the damage. A really nice taunt away. Now Radar to Love finds his way onto Hydreion, getting what he can, but I just don't think they can actually dive this. Oh my god! That was almost a kill.
That he had about 20-something HP.
He had essentially no health. Just enough no health to be considered as health still. Just know, though, I used to be careful versus Heat Viper.
Yeah, if he gets hit with that double stun. Camille is there trying to get a little
Yeah,
gank
Rated
onto
R.
Syndra.
We're doing a little bit of a battle versus Alaha. As Camille has actually made her way down. Here comes the Hextech Ultimatum, doing a lot of damage. The Scout of the Week not going to push her out of the zone. Both flashes used. So they're going to get to safety. Hey, thanks for the 1-bit death portal.
Do you know what happened with Sion's ult?
I think he canceled it because his teammates were too low for him to actually go for an engage. Would be my assumption.
Yeah, I heard him ult, but didn't see what happened before that.
Yeah.
I went back. I couldn't tell if he canceled it or just ran into a wall by accident.
Oh, hey, Neon. He won some slots. And he got a 2,500 payout with 50 points. See, that's ridiculous.
Neon.
1 bit gives us 1 cent. Each bit is worth a cent.
I think
I'll allow that.
Nocturne's trying to make a play onto the Jin. Shang ulted to save him.
Yeah, we are going to see a bit of a fight. Rated R going to use the Paranoia to finish off Hydreion. Shambert running away. I want you guys to know, I may or may not have just set roulette to a 100% win rate just for the lulls of it. And I'm quickly going to set it back down to 50. Okay, it's no longer at 100%. Sorry, that was short-lived. Quick Slice, though, needs to be careful because Helium getting quite a good amount of damage off, but Allaho Rengar finds his way in with the ult. I'm going to force him to flash out.
Yeah, I think Olympics played this early game pretty well. They've played safe enough to not let Rengar get any kills or assists. They've had to burn some flashes. I think Nocturne's done well.
Yeah,
getting into lanes and ganking for sure.
It's definitely a better game for Rated R right now, actually. I mean, almost doing the reverse to Allaho that Allaho did to him, where Allaho's been going for all these ganks and just hasn't gotten anything off. Whereas Rated R has found 2 successful ganks. He's out farming, he's out leveling right now. Not to the level that was the Graves versus Pyke, but I wouldn't expect that either, given it's just a Nocturne and a Rengar.
Yeah, he's doing very well though. His ult's almost back up again, so you have to assume every time Nocturne is ult up, he's gonna go for a play.
Yeah. Shamir playing pretty aggro down here. Looks like he's trying to bait something out. Rengar is in the area, but with no ult. I'm not sure how much he'll actually be able to get done. Rated R Love, though, has slid his way in. I don't think he realized that there was a minion right outside that bush that just saw him walk in, so I don't really know what this is right now. Set score didn't update. Whoops. Neither did the side. I forgot to fix the overlay, didn't I? My bad, guys. I thought I had fixed it. Sometimes it just misses your mind. By that, I mean a lot of things miss my mind.
This game is definitely not being as clean for Rockport as the last game. Nocturne was just trying to copy Rengar and do that lane gank, but Rockport's bot lane did not step up far enough. Nocturne did have his ultimate though, so he could have tried to make something happen there.
Yep, Paranoia going to be used in the mid lane though, forcing a flash out from Zilean. Meanwhile, on the top side, Camille had the early advantage, but all it takes is a little bit of armor, and Sion easily able to start going even at worst now.
No, yeah, I think he'll beat the Camille in 1v1 for sure.
Just for a little while. I mean, once Camille gets Triforce, it's definitely going to swing in her favor, but...
Yeah. You know, I know how...
Ooh, Chandler taking a good chunk of damage with Spirit's Refuge. Is going to stop this charge from stacking up for the time being, but now Tarek in a little bit of trouble. Not even going to use his ultimate as a 4th shot from Jin. Going to finish him off now. Allaho Rengar might have overstepped his boundaries in this zone. Just know with a really nice stun. He's going to fall down. Didn't even need that ultimate. He still managed to get the kill. Now in the bot lane, we're going to look to siege this up right now.
Look for first tower blood, but if Tristana can stay safe, she does have good wave clear, but no, Tristana's gonna back out, not risk dying. And Rockworth probably gonna get first tower right here.
He should be able to. Personally, I would have liked to see Sion teleport down here. Where they could try and defend that. But instead, they're giving first tower gold solo over to Hydreion. Deadly First going to land on the Tristana. She's barely able to get away for the time being. Nice buster shot actually gets him out of here as well. Now Copycat running the speed up onto Hydreion. Should help him chase forward, but I just don't know if they have any more slow. Syndra has made her way down. Doesn't have her ultimate, though. And then the top side, Quick Slice is in a little bit of trouble. Really nice ultimate from him. Going to try and lock the Scion in, but he's still able to get out of the turret range. Rated R Love is taking so much damage from that turret. Meanwhile, on the bot side, Chrono Break, or Shift, sorry, going to be used to save the Shen. There's just no follow-up damage from Olympic as they keep going forward. The Ghost has been used. Who used Ghost? I heard Ghost. No, that was Heal. Never mind. I thought it was Ghost. I was like, nobody has Ghost.
And just know manages to pick up the kill on Heat Viper with the Scatter of the Week.
Yep.
And Olympic's going to look to take their bot tower back.
Yeah, they definitely are looking to trade this. Masterfire needs to be a little bit careful. Yeah. In true turret arrow, so I had to drop back. But should be able to force this down. Even with their Rengar here, I think they can get this. Just know playing pretty aggro onto Heat Viper. And ever so slight of a gold lead right now for Olympic. They're just getting more kills right now, even having lost the first tower.
Yeah, no big differentials in farm. Well, nothing huge. Almost 20 farm for Syndra above the Zillion. And about 15 for Jin above the Tristana, which kind of balances it out on both teams. Both supports have a lot of farm for 50 minutes in the game.
Yeah.
In my opinion. 35 farm on Shen. It's a bit much.
Yeah. Both AD carries sitting on their Stormrazers. An extra 1,000 gold for Jin is kind of the big difference here, having that Berserker Greaves and part of his Zeal already. He's in the mid lane just now, getting an okay chunk of damage off on his Zillion, but nothing serious going to come of it.
For all you gambling people out there, Rengar still has no points into his necklace.
He's got no KP.
He has no parts of his necklace at all.
Yeah.
16 minutes in.
He also now has a KDA officially, because he didn't die last game, I don't think. And he got his first death now. So as long as he doesn't die again, he'll still have the highest possible KDA that he can. Given his current kills and assists. But we'll see where this game ends up for him. Dragon does go over to Olympic. That's the second one of their game. Might be traded over for Rift Herald, though. Now Scion looks like he's going for an engaged paranoia used onto the Shen, trying to get the support, but this is a little bit of an intrigued fight. Camille makes her way in as well, but Rated R Love with the Cosmic Radiance taking no damage. There goes the support. Now Quick Slice next on the line. Double kill for Rated R Love. They're going to chase forward, try to get Heat Viper, but the Blast Cone over the wall helps him disengage.
Yeah, I was questioning that paranoia onto the Shen.
Yeah.
Seemed to work out. Generally on Nocturne, you want to use your ultimate on a squishy that you can burst down really fast.
Yeah, generally someone a little bit more squishy. I would have thought maybe the Jin, because I felt like Jin was in a pretty similar area. I would have to watch back. I could be wrong, but still, they get 2 kills. They're going to get a tower. Rockport did grab the Herald at the very least. But
I don't think they're going to be able to use it like they did last game.
No, if they somehow manage to get the same use out of it this game that they did last game, then there's something seriously wrong happening.
Yeah.
But Copycat in a little bit of trouble. Nice dazzle to get away, but a TP in from Scion behind them. This could actually spell a little bit of danger as he's going to be canceled. I think Hydreion actually managed to stop it with his W. Now Schomberg with the TP in from the ultimate is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Forced to flash over the wall just enough to save out the Rengar, and another dazzle lands on to Zillion. Is the fear going to follow through? It does. How much more damage can they get on him, though? Schomberg re-engages, goes pretty low, barely does his way from the orb. He does fall down, but so does Rated R Love. Now Quick Slice wants to be able to get this tactical sweep off, and I think the fight is pretty much going to equalize there as Copycat still running away. The hookshot does land. Dazzle not going to follow through, but another tactical sweep, and Alho Rengar makes his way in. Now Quick Slice wants to start chasing forward, but a Scatter of the Week is going to land, followed up with the Scion ultimate. These health bars are getting low, but he's not going to find the smash off. Quick Slice doing pretty well right now as Olympic just stay a little bit too long in that fight.
Yes, they do. Rengar able to pick up his first kill as well. Now, remind me, because I honestly don't play Rengar at all.
Sure.
For his Bone Tooth Necklace, is it just kills, or do assists count towards it as well?
We can go ahead and read that in here. When a unique champion is killed within 1.5 seconds of him damaging them.
Ooh, so some assist count, but not all.
He is at 2 stacks right now.
2 out of 5.
Yep. So
Good to know.
yeah, he's getting there. He needs 3 more stacks. I don't know who he got them on yet. I think he got one on the not the Scion, I believe.
Oh, he definitely got one on Tarek.
It was the Tarek. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember who he killed. He got it on the Tarek, and I'm not sure who else, but it's working a little bit for him. Paranoia sadly got absolutely nothing done. A little bit of damage onto Heat Viper. Going to be completely negated as he uses his potions to heal back up. Wow,
Rengar.
I don't know the last time I saw a Scion first item stone plate.
Yeah, you see a lot of what is it? I'm having a brain block here.
Sunfire and Warmogs usually first.
Yeah, and then you normally see Righteous Courier on them too, or
Yeah.
at least if they're running Glacial Augment, which
He's not.
he is not.
You're right.
But a lot of Scions nowadays are.
Yeah, it's a very good. It's my personal favorite. Both of them actually have a pretty good place in the meta. It really depends on the matchup, but Rafael gonna at least get a tower for Rockport, bringing them within 400 gold of Olympic. Feeling pretty good about themselves, but a flash in from Just No, followed up by the Scion. They should be able to get a pretty good fight off, at least picking off the support. And the Decimate Smash barely nicks Hydreion in the corner as they're running away. And what? Where's the question mark, Pinks? Where's the question mark, Pinks? Rengar off on the side, recognizing that there's no ultimate from Tarek.
That was, yeah, questionable. That was a very questionable Cosmic Radiance.
Yeah, that was not ideal. A really nice guy of the week again from the Syndra. It's kind of be their focus point for a while, is grouping up and letting Syndra land these stuns. Kind of start off the fights.
Yeah, I think Cinder's playing very well. She's not missing anything.
Yeah. I mean, he's
She is not
farming
missing.
pretty well. And he's just landing everything as well, like you said.
I mean, most farm in the game, too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very well played for Cinder so far this game. I swear Zillion Tarek had to hit R by accident.
Oh, yeah, there's no way that was on purpose.
His cat stepped on his keyboard. Something.
Yeah. There's absolutely no way that was on purpose. And if it was, then I'm very disappointed.
I sure hope not. If Olympic managed to win this game and the next, we can ask about it in the
Nocturne's going to be chasing forward onto Camille. I think she already used her hook shot. He's going to flash forward over the wall, trying to get the chase off. But the Stand United is going to help her heal up just a little bit. And the passive shield gets her out safely. As now Sean Bear trying to turn around to Rated Arlov. Alaho Rengar coming in. Gonna be able to get, is that another stack? Let's check.
We don't know.
He's at 3 stacks. He's at 3 stacks
out of 5. So that's definitely Rengar, or that's definitely Nocturne, definitely Tarek.
Yeah.
We're not sure about the third.
Not sure who the third one was. I think
You know what? It had to be.
it was probably Syndra.
No, Cinder hasn't died.
Oh, she hasn't died.
It had to be
It has
Scion.
been signed. There's only one other person it could have been, Prism.
we figured it out. That took a lot of serious thinking there, but we were able to use the power of deduction to figure that question out. Lilac also figured it out with us. Thank you,
Through
Lilac.
sheer brain power, Scion's gonna get engaged on the melee, going really low. Stone Plate not helping him here as he has to flash away. Tackle Sleep gonna slow him down just enough for Hydreion to get the last shot off, picking up that kill. Now another engage from Quick Slice. Paranoia going to be used to try and get onto Rengar. Looks like he actually wants to turn this around, jumping back in. Just kind of getting the poke off. Oh, I love Rengars that just jump out of bushes for fun.
You know, funny enough, after this. Shen taunted Tarek, but nothing came of it. He had no team behind him. Funny enough, even though Olympic's been playing very well, has more kills, they've looked pretty clean most of the game, they're still down in gold by about 1,500. It's that extra tower and farm lead across the board beside mid, giving them the gold advantage.
Yeah, and that's a pretty recent revelation. They only just got the recent tower and the recent gold. And with Rengar off on the side being able to catch a lot of CS, he's starting to catch up as well.
He actually got ahead in Nocturne in CS, which he's been behind all game.
Yep. So he's feeling pretty good. He's actually caught up in gold now. Really, the big differences here is mid lane for Olympic is 2,000 ahead, whereas bot lane for Rockport is also 2,000 ahead. Top lane also, though, for Rockport sitting about 1,400, so that is the big differential. That's the gold difference that we're seeing here, is really in the top lane.
Olympic is able to secure their third dragon of the game. So,
really good neutral objective control. Here comes the Nocturne going into the back with the ultimate from Tarek. So much damage onto the Shen. He's not able to get out. The ult from Zilean. Time's up off of the Jhin, but I don't think they have any way to slow him up and force him down. Nice deadly flourish onto the Tristana. But Rengar lurking in the shadows. We'll see if he's able to find a kill. Not going to go for it quite yet.
Olympic able to get one kill back there. I like how it works when you use Cosmic Radiance when Nocturne's standing next to you, and then he ults in and still has it on him. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ooh, that's going to be a pretty big pickup onto Jhin if they can finish off, but actually quick slice the one that's going to be falling down. Rockport playing the split push game with the Rengar, but haven't been able to actually get anything off of it.
Getting really good damage by Syndra. There, you just can't go near her.
Yeah.
She's putting out a lot of damage. She's got almost 2 full items here with boots. She'll have 2 full items when she backs. Plus half of another one. She's gonna be scary.
She's a pretty strong little girl.
She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
She's a big girl now. Rockport only sitting on a 100 gold lead now. This game is back and forth. It's weird to think that last game ended 7 minutes ago, game time wise.
That's insane. Yeah, even though this game, Rockport still has a 200 gold lead, which is nothing. I definitely think, I would say Rated R, or not Rated R, is definitely still, they're ahead here.
Yeah.
With or without the 200 gold. I mean, they have the momentum. They have 3 dragons, which gives them stats that they could otherwise get from golding items, so.
Yeah, they've really got the comp, too. We were mentioning how Rockport's comp looks pretty good, but is also just ever so barely feels off. I think
it doesn't have a lot of damage. It doesn't have a lot of continuous damage.
Right.
Jin's not continuous damage. Camille's really not. Rengar just jumps in and kills one person.
Right. And so being with lack of damage, but also not really having the comp completely built around what one of its main identities could be of the heavy engage between the Rengar and the Camille, right? Where if they jump in, there's really no saving either of them right now besides a Shen. So
then chances are they're still, I mean, Shen ult them, they're still going to die.
Right.
If Olympic still has all 5 there, it's already happened.
Yep. So it's a slightly rough comp for them to run. Definitely still possibilities, especially like right now where Olympic just kind of give up complete map pressure, leaving mid and bottom open, sending 5 top for no reason. They're gonna be able to lose this tower as Rockport wisely start moving towards their Nocturne, though, running in 1v4, actually barely able to get them off of it. So he dodges away.
Yeah, questionable macro play. The macro was a little off there, but they were able to save that mid tower, make up for it. It looks like They're going for 2 towers bot.
Yeah, Scatter Week lands on Ashenis. He's trying to dash in, but Quick Slice in on the backside of the fight. Gonna get canceled out by Cosmic Radiance. They want to get in, but Scion only just now making it to the area. Is he gonna go in? Sean Bear looking like he wants to re-engage now. He's gonna go for the Shadow Dust. The taunt actually lands on to Tristana, but a nice flash away, and the double dazzle onto Quick Slice and Alaha Rengar. Now the ultimate from Zillion. There we go. They should be able to finish him off, though, as a really nice knock-up. One last auto attack gonna do it. 2 dead on Rockport. They're
Yeah, nice fight by Olympic, but since they lost so much map pressure, they can't really do anything with the 2 dead on the side of Rockport.
right.
They have to fix their lanes, or well, at least bot lane.
Yeah.
Cinder's way pushed up by herself. They had to go heal. They're not gonna get much out of this. They can't secure a Baron from that or anything. They were too far away from it.
I feel like Olympic are fine with that for the time being. Triss is getting pretty close to IE, catching up to the Jhin, and when that happens, these fights will start going pretty well for them, I would like to believe, and they'll be able to start maybe making some more engages. The hard part for them is if Rockport actually starts playing around the Camille properly, because with the way that the comp is built, we were talking about how it feels a little lack of cohesion, especially with the way they're trying to play it. But if they get Camille off on the side lane, having that Triforce, almost having her Hydra now, they can try and split up Olympic and start saying, okay, you're going to beat us in fights. We're just not going to fight you.
Yeah, well, and that's why I'm saying when Olympic takes fights and wins fights now, they need to do something. They're ahead right now. They have momentum right now. They want to keep it going. They don't want anything to happen to go wrong. They need to push there.
Yeah, but Camille's in a lot of trouble. The hookshot actually gets canceled by the Fear in the middle of the pole. It was a really good hookshot to cancel out the Nocturne knockup. Or, sorry, the Scion knockup. But the Fear actually pulls her back in. Rockport looking like they're going to threaten Baron, though, keeping Olympic honest right there.
Yeah, Olympic. I think smartly didn't just start doing the drag because Rockport has vision on it, and they could have tried to rush down Baron.
Yep.
They walked back, got to mid, pushed him off the Baron, and now they're going back to secure their 4th dragon of the game.
Yeah, they're going to go for it now. Helps them out. That is just another win condition for them once this gets to probably about 37, 38 minutes, whenever that Elder Dragon spawns. Having 4 stacks on the Elementals is going to make that really terrifying when they actually manage to get that. So Rockport need to start getting map control now with the split push. That way they don't have to forfeit that later.
Yeah, but definitely right now both teams are about that time where they're both focusing on Baron. You know, you still have a while till Elder comes up, so we're going to see a lot of both teams attempt to get a lot of control on Baron.
Yep. Rockport already with the advantage. But sadly...
Camille and...
go ahead.
Continue. Oh, I was saying Camille and Scion both have teleport up, so you should see both of them in the bot lane right now.
Yeah.
Ready to teleport towards a Baron if necessary.
Yeah, and we're really at the point where, like, Camille can just be off on this either, right? She's got Triforce, she's got Hydra. She's the, like, true damage god of, like, just pure late game scaling, one of the best scaling champions of the game, but just because of the way her kit works with Triforce. So, like, Scion really should not be scary to her anymore if she's doing her combo right.
No, but I think he should be able to stay safe and clear waves and not let her abuse that and push all the way to inhibitor. I think he'll be fine, but okay. It looked like he was going to go mid for a split second there. Smartened up and went bot.
A short time. So we do see the Paranoia used. Radar Love finds his way into the back. He does have a GA if this goes poorly for him, which it will. He's already going to be following now. Just know in a little bit deep as the double bomb. Going to catch the Nocturne on respawn. He goes down. Quick Slice getting those trades off against the Scion.
Yeah, note to our viewers here. Keep in mind, you don't want to use your Nocturne ult into 3 people by yourself.
Yeah, even with the Syndra kind of close behind, that was a little risky. By a little risky, I mean absolutely stupid. To not put it to put it as blunt as I can. That was really bad. But Still, he's been playing the rest of the game pretty well, so I'll give him that pass for now. Got a little bit too hyphy.
A little overexcited on that one. It's a little overexcited.
Yeah, and I do actually kind of like his build so far. I feel like going for this kind of more team-oriented, tanky but shreddy build at the same time.
Yeah, a little tankier. A lot of times you see a Yomu's and a Duskblade on Nocturne, followed by Guardian Angel. So
yeah, again, kind of going back to that self-sacrificial jungle role that he plays, where he doesn't just go for the absurd one-shot highlight reel that you might see most junglers go for. He's in a little bit of trouble. The Fear lands, and the Cosmic Radiance going to be able to keep him alive. A nice Dazzle actually lands onto Rengar as well. Now he's going to get hit up by the Paranoia. Dodges away, though, juking the entire team for the time being as he's running through the jungle. Copycat looking at him now, but he's going to use the Blast Cone. Gets on the other side, and Masterfire needs to be a little careful as that is a pretty hungry Rengar. Is this going to be another stack for him with the stopwatch? It might be, but he doesn't find his way in the bush, and a shutdown kill for Masterfire. He's still sitting at 3 stacks right now. Olympic, again, they keep finding the small picks, the small wins here and there. Just haven't gotten anything off of them yet, but can't help but get the feeling that it's going to come eventually as they're starting up on the Baron. There is a ward behind them, though, going to be spotted out by that control ward.
I think the Jin's ultimate normally push them off, but they're still on it. They got to teleport in.
Yep, teleports coming in from Sion. Camille has hers as well. Not going to use it into the pit quite yet. She could have saved that ward with it. But now Sion here trying to zone them out. Are they going to be able to get in? Sean Bear has stolen Baron before, but I don't know if I expect it from him on a Shen support. Baron's getting pretty low. Is secured by the Nocturne. And Olympic are going to back out as Rockport recognize they can't get anything done here.
Whew. Yeah, that could have went. That could have went south for Olympic.
It could have.
In a lot of ways. I mean, a lot of them were low HP. If Rockport really set that up right and wanted to just go in and take the fight, I think they could have won it.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Quickslice didn't TP in at all. Maybe thinking that there just wasn't going to be follow-up. But, I mean, there was a Zillion that could have rezzed him. And I feel like that would have been enough to stall out and given the Olympic guys enough chance to actually get around the pit and maybe do something. But Baron over to Olympic, sitting with a 2k gold lead, 36 minutes in. Still essentially dead even despite how the game's been going. Baron, though, is going to be the big tilter for that.
Yeah, that's gold lead can get blown out of the water with this Baron if they use it right.
Yeah.
Rengar's still on the bot side, hard pushing.
Yeah, flashing from Just No, not going to be able to find anything. Probably need to send someone to deal with the Rengar. Actually, he's going to be leaving this team, leaving bot lane, so maybe not, but... And
not much here.
I just feel like Rockport's lane allocations just haven't been quite right. We are going to see... Here comes the Rengar with the Shen. That combo is pretty dangerous, but so much burst damage onto the members of Rockport as now Rengar going down. Camille does find a way onto Massive Fire, and he's barely able to pick up the kill as Jin now gets that shutdown gold for himself. Rated R11 in the backside. Is he able to get another kill? He does go into the GA. And Copycat wants to help finish it off, but another double bomb combo on the res from the GA means he's going to go down. Now Hydreion keeps chasing forward, gets the 4th shot. Shutdown gold for Camille onto Syndra, and they got the Baron, but they lose 4 as now Sion split pushing on the top side. That is the hard part of having a TP-less Sion split pushing. That fight would have been pretty different if they actually had their tank with them, I feel.
Oh, for sure. I think they would have won it, no problem.
Yep.
I mean, he was able to get the tower, but now he's got a back. I think that'll be the only tower Rockport can get. I don't think they'll be able to secure this one with the Sion.
Yeah, the Sion ult coming in. So much damage from the knockups as he's going to just threaten them off of the inhib tower.
A little rough that they only have one member with Baron left on the side of Olympic, and it doesn't have much time left on it, so they really didn't get much off that. I think they lost gold on that Baron power play.
I think in the end they did. Yeah, definitely rough And now Elder Dragon firmly in Rockport's hand for the time being, as Masterfire needs to get away from this Rengar. He's going to jump over the wall. Rengar just kind of zoning, baiting them out. That way his team can try and get this Elder, while Radar Love wants to get in but doesn't have Flash. We'll see if he's able to get in. There is a Flash in from Nocturne. Dave will deliver him, and the Elder Dragon goes over to Olympic. That is 4 Dragon burns coming from them. So much true damage. Going to be coming out as Camille trying to do what he can to copy back, but the Cosmic Radiance, I mean, he just can't get a kill there. And that was so well done from Olympic. They knew that Radar Love didn't have Flash, so Sion flashing his head, got vision, got him in with the ultimate. And they forfeited the Baron in that fight, but God, did they just get a really strong Elder Drake for themselves.
Oh, for sure. But you know, that's what happens when you use your one person with Smite to play around in the jungle and zone people out of the way. Rengar wasn't in the pit with the dragon.
Yeah.
He couldn't even contest the Smite.
They could not confirm it. Really good job there from Heat Viper, clearing out that wave, making sure they can't push up on this, but Olympics still in it. Still feel like they should be winning, but Rockport holding on so strong despite some of the misplays.
Olympic needs to take a fight while they have this Elder.
They do.
It is so strong.
They cannot keep Sion up in this top lane for too long. Clear out the wave, fine. Get with your team as soon as possible, though. Force something out. You've got ults up on everybody except for the Taric.
Well, Sion does have teleport back up shortly, so he will be able to get to a fight in just about 30 seconds or so.
Yep. But on the inverse, that's about how long this Elder Drake has. Sitting at about 45 seconds left on it.
Yeah, the Elder Drake buff doesn't not last that long. It's a pretty short buff compared to Baron.
Yeah, it's only about 2 minutes, which feels like barely enough time to get back on the map and even try to make a fight. That's always what I felt like was the downfall of the buff. It just really, unless you have multiple stacks, it does nothing for you. And even then, it lasts for such a short amount of time that it just does not feel good. Rockport, those.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, go ahead.
Almost gone.
Yeah.
It's pretty much gone. They're not going to be able to fight with this.
Yeah.
With this buff.
On the bright side, it does at least help them if this goes even later, right? Second Elder, very strong thing. I haven't actually checked what all Second Elder does. All I know is it's actually broken. I know it just basically just amplifies the first Elder even more. I think it does a little bit of extra time as well, because I remember going up against the second Elder. It felt like it was there for like 10 minutes. It wasn't, but that's just what it felt like in game. I was like, God, when is this thing going to go away?
So long story short, if a team gets second Elder, it makes them all gods.
They should win the game. If you lose the game on second Elder, that's rough.
You lose a 5 vs 5 team fight with it, yeah.
Right, because, I mean, first Elder gives you bonus damage based on per stack. Second Elder does even more than that in terms of like the scaling per stack, so you're doing more damage, it lasts longer, right? It should be so easy to clear out the game with the second Elder. Now, right now, Olympic can probably just stall the game around that, maybe just do their best to keep Rockport off of this Baron. So they're actually going to use their TP pretty preemptively, trying to catch out Quick Slice, and he just hookshots out of the way.
Yeah, I'd like to see that second Elder for intellectual purposes. I'd like to see him get it. I don't know, have we seen a team get a second Elder this season?
I believe so, a couple times. It's come in a few times, but Jin is on the front line. So much damage. The Zillion ult is going to be used to save him, but Quickslice is going to be the first to fall. Are they able to finish off Hydreion? The Zillion ult has timed out, and he's almost dying, but Stand United going to save him for the time being. Really nice use of Scatter the Weak to stop him from channeling. I think for the time being, we've going to be evening out here. Rengar still wants in, but a nice engage from Schomburg. Going to be laning onto another. Just pops a GA, though, is now Masterfire jumping in. Rengar finds his way onto the backside. Just no flashes out from him. Now Radar Love should be close to falling, but I think he's still alive. Next up will probably be Masterfire. Double kill for the Jin, as there's only 2 alive now for Olympic. So much movement speed. Jin with Zillion is absolutely terrifying because he gets movement speed on crit and on Storm Razor and from Zillion. Like, this guy's just running people down. Might have stepped a little bit too far, though, as there's Syndra with her ult. Gets the shutdown gold there. Let's check on Rengar, see what his stacks are at. He's at 4 stacks.
4 stacks, and Ooh, we don't know.
We.
So Syndra. Syndra's the only one he doesn't have.
How do you know?
Uh, I'm educated guess.
Just assuming.
Well, Syndra's only died once, right? She's only died one time, and she didn't die in that fight. And I'm pretty sure he got a fourth stack in that fight, which means he must have got it on Tristana.
I don't know. I haven't checked his stacks in a while, so I don't know if he got it that fight or not.
Oh. I think he probably got it that fight. You know what? I haven't checked him either. My educated guess is he needs to kill Syndra.
Kill the Syndra. Yeah,
You know, I bet on him finishing the necklace as well, getting 5 stacks on it. So for me, not objectively, I don't care who wins the game, but I want Rengar to get that last stack.
You want to get the last stack, yeah. That's fair.
I want him to get the last stack. I don't care if they lose the game. I don't care which team wins, but I want him to get the last stack. That's 2,000 points I put on that.
Okay, well then, I'm hoping he doesn't get the last stack, whether they win or lose, just because I like seeing people lose points.
Well, that's not very nice. It's just, do you hear that, chat? He wants you all to lose your points.
That means there's less points in circulation, which means less tickets, which means more chance for more people to get the skins.
I like to get the skins. Neon confirmed that Rengar did get his stack on Trist, and he needs to get one on Syndra.
But how does he know?
I didn't ask.
Looks like we were probably gonna see an engage here as Nocturne finds his way in. Camera's going a little funky. It doesn't look like they're able to get anything done. Cosmic Radiance used already. Scout of the Week gonna shove the Shen actually out of the Rengar queue. So now Hydreion in a little bit of trouble. Olympic need to respect this Camille split push.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to answer that.
Yeah.
Nobody's backing.
Nobody's backing, which means Rockport gonna be able to find a kill under Rated R Love, and they've got the split push going. This is actually probably the best case scenario for them now, as they also finding out the tank. They're sending multiple people to try and deal with this Camille, which gives them free reign over these members, which should open up Baron on the backside. Look how long it's taking them to kill him, though, right? Like, he's so freaking tanky, and he might legitimately just walk out of here. This curtain call, every shot missing so far, but Camille's found her way in. Should be able to finish it off. She's got true damage. She's got the kill. I know Rockport could keep going bot, or they could just walk up to Baron and take that for themselves, but they need to be careful because second Elder is spawning in 25 seconds.
Yeah, but Nocturne's dead for 25. Scion's dead for 50. They could almost get Baron and second Elder. Just send someone top to save that inhib.
Yeah, they'll definitely threaten at least one going for the Baron. Definitely the right call for now. I would like to see a little bit of vision play around the Elder at least. That way they don't just like give that over. But Olympic are actually here threatening it. Lots of damage onto Sean Bear as he's getting pretty low. So much damage coming out of the Syndra as well. We'll see if they're able to secure the Baron. It actually goes over to the Tristana. Baron in Olympic's hand. Now just no kiting back. Are they able to finish off the kill onto Quickslice? He is dead. Chasing forward onto the Rengar. Pops the GA. And what looked like a fantastic moment for Rockport turns to ashes with 3 members dead. Top wave in as well, and Baron on 4.
Tristana with the Baron steal. What happened to Smite?
I don't know. How did she even get it? Was it an auto attack? Was it an explosive charge? What even happened?
You know what? You watch. I'll check. We're going to find out here.
All right, well, they're on the inhib. Looks like they're going to go for the towers rather than trying to get the second one. Sean Bear and Heat Viper going to try desperately to try and save this, but Olympic aren't having it. They're going for the towers. Taunt doesn't land on Tristana, but she starts auto-attacking him anyways as he gets the tower, goes for the Nexus. So much damage onto the Shen, and they are going to be able to take down Rockport in game 2. 48 minutes in. The slugger of a match going to take the set to 3 games.
That was really back and forth. I did not have time to figure out how Tristana took it.
Okay.
But that game was insane.
Yeah.
That game was, so you thought Rockport was out of it. They came right back in it. They got that inhibitor. They won a team fight. They went for Baron. And it fell right back apart and back into Olympic's hands. That was crazy.
Yeah. Definitely crazy. Rengar did not finish getting his 5 stacks, by the way, because he didn't get any kills on the other 2 after he had 4. So that's going to be a hard no.
Come on, Rengar. He let me
That
down.
had
Hardcore.
0.86% of the total bet. Whoever bet on that just got bank.
Who bet on it? I wanna
Death
find
Portal.
out.
He had like 30 points. Was that the one that
So
he had 30 points on that he bet on?
So how much did he win?
He got
From
3
zero to
grand.
30?
He got 3,600 points.
Wow. Good for him. Oh, I think you probably already know who I'm gonna give my MVP vote to.
I actually don't, because I've got my mind on a couple of people, so I'm curious to see who you think.
I think Syndra.
You think Syndra? Yeah, I was between Syndra and Masterfire, but I think Syndra, especially that last play, Trish stole the Baron, but Syndra did so much damage in that last fight, it was actually ridiculous.
She got a double stun off in the Baron pit as well before he stole the Baron, but I think she did well all game. She only died one time.
Right.
For one, her KP was high, her farm was great, and I think she was putting up consistent damage and not missing her scatter of the weeks at all.
Consistent damage, that is correct, sir. 45,000 damage, 15,000 more than the Tristana.
Not quite as much as Jin, but which is surprising to me.
Yeah. Jin had a lot of tanks to slap on, though.
But still, I think she deserves MVP for that game.
Yeah, I could definitely agree with that. I think Just No played pretty phenomenally. Had a much better game than he did on game 1. So.
For sure.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
Yes, that's definitely gotten interesting. Going on to a game 3.
Today has been a good game kind of day.
Oh yeah, every set's been exciting today. Yesterday, I think the whole weekend though. I think yesterday had some good sets as well.
Oh yeah, this has been one of the better weekends. I think it was either week 3 or week 4 was one of the best weekends like I've ever seen in our tournament from Doki Doki to now. But this has been a pretty solid week. It's been the week of upsets.
Yeah, definitely. With the amped up games, we got potential for Olympic to beat Rockport here.
Yeah.
Don't know what's gonna happen, but it's still possible. 1-1. Next game, anyone's set.
Yeah. And I mean, in like the first 5 weeks of the split, there was a clear top 6, right? It's just like, look, like there's top 6. No one else is in the talks for top 6. Like even like 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? You could argue who's where. Like those ones were pretty much the same. Whoo, Prism with the payout. Good God. Yeah, see, Slots pays well, and he's winning like crazy.
I made back the 2,000 points.
I just had to go do a quick game of Slots.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,